Hino celebrates 50 years in South Africa in 2022. There's been a lot that goes into the success of this brand. Can you tell us what has taken Hino to that next level?
So in my mind, everybody thinks it's about the truck. It's not about the truck. We adopted a philosophy years ago, which is called Hino Total Support.
Okay.
And Hino Total Support is all about building trust with all the role players. And that could be the relationship between ourselves and Hino Motors in Japan, the relationship we have with our dealer network, the relationship we and the dealer network have with our customers, and all that is based on a very firm foundation of trust. I think there are also more practical reasons why we've been very successful in the last 50 years. Obviously, we have a biggest dealer network of any truck manufacturer in South Africa. As a matter of fact, we have 65 dealers. So wherever you go, you will find a Hino dealer network who actually support you. We have a parts supply distribution. Every one of those single dealers gets parts supply on a daily basis. Wow. And in the truck business, parts supply is of vital importance, because if your truck is standing, we need to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Then there are other reasons as well. For example, we have a parts warranty. So if we fit your part into your truck, it has a 2-year parts warranty. We have flexible service and maintenance plans. And in the last year, we actually added a standardized Hino Connect system, which is a full maintenance system that gives you anything that you require about your truck, whether it is locating your truck and whether it is data about the operation of the truck. But that really gives you the complete product in our mind.
But besides your 50-year celebration this year, we know that Hino took part in the Dakar. That must have been extremely exciting for your brand.
Yeah, I suppose we could talk a lot about Dakar and why Dakar is important to us. One of the things that we've said is also one of the successes of Hino. It's renowned for quality, reliability, and durability, QDR, as we call it in the industry. But Dakar gives us that opportunity to test our vehicles in really tough environment. Not the environment where we really want to put our trucks, but we tested there. We finished in 22nd position, and there were 55 starters in Dakar. It was the 31st consecutive time that Hino had participated and completed the Dakar race. And I think thirdly, very importantly, be very much of interest to people, it was the first time that Hino had entered a hybrid vehicle, and it's the first time that a hybrid vehicle has actually completed Dakar.
Wow, I mean, hybrid technology, as we know, has become a big talking point in the automotive industry. But looking at the 300 series Hino truck, now there's been a comprehensive update that's happened to that vehicle. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
The Hino 300 is obviously the backbone of our model range, very, very strong in the medium commercial vehicles. But we are very proud that we introduced the 916 model, which really completes the full automatic series in our Hino 300 range. And these days, as we know, we are moving towards more automatic gearboxes. We offer this now on most of our vehicles, and there's a lot of success. Cherry on the top to get that model also into an automatic range. Then obviously there are also some other features that have been added. On the manual models, we've added hill stop assist, and also the fuel content increases from 100 liters to 150 liters. So obviously it gives you a much wider range. And then there are the cosmetic changes for the full range in terms of bumpers and things like that, which makes the vehicle attractive. And also we now have Bluetooth. Now you might think that's a small thing, but that's quite an important thing to the driver in terms of safety, having a Bluetooth radio.
That's interesting how little things like that can make a huge difference. Now, aside from the 300 series, what other trucks does Hino offer?
We are a truck manufacturer that plays in all the segments of the truck industry. Our smallest truck, which is the Hino 200, it plays in the light commercial segment of the market, which is a 1-ton vehicle. The beauty about this vehicle is you can actually drive it with a Code 8 license, so it's become extremely popular. Then we have the Hino 300, as we've just spoken about. That vehicle obviously dominates in the medium commercial vehicles. It has a 2.5, 3 and a 5-ton freight carrier segments. Then we have in the heavy segment of the market, we have our Hino 500, comes from a 5-ton vehicle right up to a 12-ton vehicle in many different configurations, freight carriers, mixers, we have tippers, and a really comprehensive range in that segment. In our extra heavy segment of the market, we have our Hino 700, which comes in 6x4 configuration. There we have freight carriers, tippers, mixers, and truck tractors on offer.
I'm sure we can all agree that there is definitely a Hino truck for everybody. But like you mentioned, it's not all about trucks, it's also about people. So can you tell us a bit more about the corporate culture of Hino South Africa?
We need to actually upskill ourselves all the time in terms of people and how to enhance people. Driver training has become one of the cornerstones of our business as well. At present, we have 2 driver trainers. On an annual basis, we train a couple of hundred drivers in South Africa, a lot of fleet owners that get the benefit of this, and this is done free of cost and is part of the benefit of buying a Hino. But very excitingly, later this year, we will actually be introducing on top of the driver training a simulator. See where their weaknesses are, or strengths are, for that matter. It makes it so much easier then to concentrate on the real driving training, on the aspects that need to be improved. You know, one of the things that is of great concern to us is the aging of staff. It takes a long time to become a valuable member of a truck team, whether that be a dealership, whether it be at OEM level. You have to have a lot of experience, and that experience comes over time. Once again, this year implemented a Hino learnership program. That is to get new people into the industry and make sure that they have the right knowledge, give them the right experience, and then they can go into the Hino world and make a success of it going forward. We also have a quite interesting program that we launched a couple of years ago in our whole drive to become logistics orientated. So we have a 2-year program. It actually has an NQF qualification, which is called Hino Supply Chain Management, and the focus is there on logistics. How do we advise a customer in terms of logistics? Because that's really their business. We never will become complacent. We need to challenge ourselves. How will we be successful in 50 years' time? We want to make sure that we structure ourselves, create the right products, and go out there and make sure that we have a fantastic 50 years going into the future. The future is alternative sources. We're already in the stages of negotiating hybrid vehicles, which we are testing, and we'll be able to roll that out. We work very closely with Hino Motors in Japan in terms of alternatives. So that could be electric trucks, that could be fuel trucks. Can't say much about it at this stage, but very, very exciting for the next 50 years of Hino.
Well, I'm sure we can all agree that it's great to see that Hino not only focuses on now, but also focuses on the future. So we look forward to it, and we thank you very much for this time we've been able to spend with you, Ernie.
Thanks, Francisco, and all the best. Thank you.